Today I want to talk about anger. Anger is an emotion that we all feel, and it's totally normal and okay to feel angry sometimes. And when we're angry, there are appropriate things to do and inappropriate things to do. So today we're going to read a book called If You're Angry and You Know It. And in this book, it talks about some appropriate things that you can do when you're feeling angry. Now, this book was written by Cecily, Kaiser, and it was illustrated by Cary, Pillo, and it was published by Scholastic. This book is set to the tune If You're Happy and You Know It. So please don't make fun of Miss Bettis' singing. I'm not a music teacher. So I'm going to do my best to sing this book a little bit. But again, please don't make fun of my singing. All right, here we go. If you're angry and you know it. If you're angry and you know it. Oh, he's feeling angry because his items are falling out of his backpack. Stomp your feet. If you're angry and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're angry and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're angry and you know it, stomp your feet. It's okay to stomp your feet if you're angry. If you're angry and you know it, look at her. He's pulling her hair. That would make me feel angry too. Bang a drum. If you're angry and you know it, bang a drum. If you're angry and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're angry and you know it, bang a drum. See what's going on here. This little boy is making faces at this boy. It's not very nice. So he's feeling angry. If you're angry and you know it, walk away. If you're angry and you know it, walk away. If you're angry and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're angry and you know it, walk away. Uh-oh, he kicked the ball. It splashed some mud on her. She's probably feeling angry. If you're angry and you know it, take deep breaths. If you're angry and you know it, take deep breaths. If you're angry and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're angry and you know it, take deep breaths. Oh no, he was building something with the blocks and it came tumbling down. I can tell by his face he's feeling angry. If you're angry and you know it, tell a friend. If you're angry and you know it, tell a friend. If you're angry and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're angry and you know it, tell a friend. Then you're happy and you know it once again. Then you're happy and you know it once again. Then you're happy and you know it. You're not angry and you show it. Then you're happy and you know it once again. That was such a good book. Before we give that book a round of applause, I want to review the appropriate things that we can do when we're feeling angry. Let's go to the first boy that was feeling angry when things came out of his backpack. He stomped his feet. Is it okay to stomp your feet? Sure it is. Just make sure you're not stomping on someone and hurting them. But it's okay to stomp your feet and get your anger out. This next little girl was feeling angry and she banged on the drum. It's okay to bang on a drum. It's not okay to bang on a person or an animal or break something, but a drum is an appropriate item to bang on. A drum is made for banging. So she made a really good choice to bang on the drum. Then there was this guy. He was feeling angry because he made a face at him. And he was feeling angry and he could have done something inappropriate, but what did he do instead? He just walked away, right? If someone's making faces at you, they're probably not very fun to hang out with right now, so you should just walk away from them. So that's what he did. He walked away. That was a really good choice. And then his face, it tells me that I don't even think he meant to do that. It was an accident. But accidents can still make us feel angry, and that's perfectly fine. It's how we react that we need to watch. It's okay to feel angry. We just have to watch what we do with our anger. And instead of doing something inappropriate back, she takes a deep breath. I imagine she's doing some self-talk too, and she's saying, it was just an accident. The mud will wash out of my clothes. It's okay to be angry, right? And now she's feeling better. And this guy right here, oh, he was working so hard. And I know it's so frustrating, and you can feel so angry when you're working hard on something and it just comes crashing down. But it was nobody's fault. So you know what he does? He tells his friend. And look, his friend's face says, his friend has a nice, caring look on his face, and he has his hand on his friend's shoulder, and he's saying, I'm here for you. And he's probably saying, I'm just so frustrated. I worked so hard on that tower and it fell. And it feels really good for him to get that anger out. You can always tell a friend when you're feeling angry, or a teacher, or a grown-up, or your brother, or your sister, or your dog, or your cat, or your cousin. If you're feeling angry, you can let it out by telling someone. That is an appropriate response to anger. And when you do any of those things, or any other creative way you come up with to appropriately get rid of your anger or let out your anger, then you'll be happy once again. All right, let's give this book a round of applause. It feels so good to know that other people can have really big emotions like anger too. It's an absolutely normal emotion. We just have to be careful with what we do with that emotion. And we learned today that it's okay to stomp when we feel angry. It's okay to bang a drum. It's okay to walk away. It's okay to take deep breaths, and it's okay to tell a friend. If you can think of another thing to do when you're angry, I would love for you to send it to me on Class Dojo or in a text message, because I know that you guys have big, beautiful brains, and you know more appropriate ways to deal with anger. Thank you so much for reading with me today. Bye.